Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. Today is another day for our 12 tags of Christmas. This is day 11, so you have one more to look forward to tomorrow. And I'm going to make a rosette ornament today featuring the Tiny Snowman. So I have a 2" by 12" strip of pattern paper here, and I'm going to score it every ½ inch. This is going to allow me to accordion fold this and turn it into a rosette. But it is not quite long enough to make a rosette. You're going to need at least 2 of these. Depending on how full you like it, you could do 3, probably even 4, but you're going to get different looks depending on how many strips you hook together. So you can see this is really only going to make half of a circle. So I have 2 here, and actually my second strip was only 11 inches long. I had a strip in my stash, and so I decided just to go for it. So this actually is going to be a little tiny bit less full than if you had 2 that were the same size. All right, so when you hook these together, you want to hook them together with 1 peak and 1 valley. So sometimes you have to trim off an end in order to hook those together. So I had to do this on both ends, and then I have enough to turn this into a full rosette. And I just think this is so fun to do. All you need is a little bit of paper to create something that's so completely different from how it started. It's a great transformation. All right, I die cut out a circle from a coordinating color of cardstock. It really doesn't matter what size your circle is, not important. You just need somewhere to pile up some hot glue. Now, I've seen people do this without a circle. I don't like it that way. I want something to kind of hold it and hold that glue in place. So I like a circle there. I don't always get it centered when I do that, slash I never get it centered. So I die cut out a second circle that's larger. It can cover that up. It can look centered. And it's also going to finish off the back of my tag because I'm going to add to and from on the back. This is from the gnome stacks, and I think it's so cute, but I love that it has the to and from in there and a really good Merry Christmas you can use with any of your sets. So kind of versatile that way. I have a piece of twine here that's white and it has like gold thread woven through it. I love this for tags, and the back of this paper has some like foiled dots, and so I'm gonna kind of accentuate the gold on this. So I'm sticking that down. I did have rip and stick sheet on the back of that larger circle so it could really hold on to the little parts of the tag that are, you know, up the peaks there. All right, now on the front side, I'm gonna use the big snowflake. I love this snowflake so much. It's so pretty. I'm going to use some like champagne colored glitter stock. This is a Tim Holtz glitter stock, and it does not shed at all. It's like almost printed on there, I think. I don't know for sure. Then to back it, there's 2 different layering pieces. One is great if you hot foil the snowflake, and the other is a little bit more detailed, and you can put the die cut snowflake on it. And so I'm going to do that from vellum. I don't know, that gold glitter snowflake with the vellum is so elegant. I love it. So now I'm filling my little hole in my rosette with hot glue and having some kind of ooze out around so it can hold down my snowflake. And I think this right here, done. It's so gorgeous, but I really wanted Tiny Snowman. So I'm going to do that, and I decided to put all of my tiny characters from this latest Trinity Stamps release in one sleeve. So I've got my elf, my Santa, my tree, and my snowman all together. I've die cut all the pieces for the snowman, and I'm dusting the edge with some Lost Shadow Distress ink on the body parts of the snowman. And then I'm also going to do the hat, but I'm using oxide ink. It shows up so good on colored cardstock. So I have that shaded, and then I can start putting him together. So I like to put the hat down maybe a little bit farther than some people and a little off to the side. I just think this hat with like the brim that has a swoop in it looks so cute like that. And then we have our teeny tiny pieces. This is the scarf, and this is going to go on the bottom of the snowman's head. And then I like to put the bottom of the scarf on the body, and it really helps to follow along with the picture in your packaging. Now, I have design team samples, so I don't always get the picture, but you do, and it's really helpful to follow along with the picture. So have that on hand. All right, so now I'm adding the glue to the back of the head and gluing that onto the body. It's just going to sit down a little bit, but you know, you can move yours down as far as you want. You could make him a little more squatty if you like as well. And you could also make him a little more tall by hooking them together on your project and not like making the snowman completely stand alone before you add it on. And then we're going to add the eyes. Speaking of eyes, could not find the little black dot. I was like, where did it go? Where is it? Where is it? It's on my pickup tool. Oh, tiny, but it's just fun to be able to create something like this small with such detail. They're so cute. So you just gotta have a little patience. Rip and stick sheets on the back of these die cuts to turn them into stickers is really helpful. So I did that on a lot of my pieces today. But when I made my elf one, I didn't necessarily do that. And I think it's better with the rip and stick sheets on the back. So here I am adding the berries from, I mean, tiny little berries to go with the holly. And I'm putting those on the hat brim. And I did end up having to cut one more. I think I lost one somewhere along the way, but yeah, they're just precious. So now the holly leaves are coming in. You could use this tiny holly and berries on so many things. It's so very cute. So I put that on the hat brim, and I did the little band on his hat in gold, and then also these little buttons. They're heart-shaped buttons. They're so cute. So I did those in the gold and also backed that gold paper with rip and stick sheets. So they're stickers, and I love it. It's so nice and easy. I added some pink cheeks with my R20 Copic marker. It's kind of my go-to for pink cheeks, the R20. All right, then I'm gluing this down and putting plenty of glue because this is on an uneven surface and a glittery cardstock at that. So plenty of glue. We're going to let that set while I work on a sentiment from the Gnome Stack set. There was a Merry Christmas in there I mentioned. I'm going to emboss this with gold powder on red paper. There's just a tiny, tiny bit of red on my project, which is those berries for the holly and berries on his hat. And I just thought it would be a nice contrast to have another pop of red on here. And I want my tag to say Merry Christmas. I also strongly feel that this project could easily be made into an ornament. And it could also be both, right? Yeah. I have made a few years ago another rosette tag, and it has a gnome on it, and I always reuse my ornaments. You might have heard me say this before, and every person in my family has like a baggie, and after they open their present, I collect the tag, I put it in their bag with their name, and it's easy to find for the next year. So I remember those tags because we reuse them. So now I have another rosette tag. They're just really fun. Once you accordion fold that, it makes it so sturdy. So that finishes off my tag, and I wanted to show you my other tag I did for the 12 days of Christmas. It was on day 4, and it posted last week on the YouTube channel. And then I made this Santa tag on day 1. It was only on Instagram. I don't have a video for that one, but I just wanted to show you all 3 of my character tags. I think they're so cute, these tiny characters. Also, we have a bunch of tinies, like Tiny Alien. So cute. If you haven't seen them, go search the website. I will link these ones that I used and I'm sharing right here with you below so you can find them easily. And remember to use my code Carrie Rhodes at checkout. You'll get $5 off your purchase of $100 or more. I have all that in the description box for you, and I'll see you all again very soon with another video right here on the Trinity channel. Happy stamping! Bye!